Where you're keeping an eye on what you're going to be paying to fill up at the gas pumps right now. In fact, if you look at the average in the area today, sitting today, $4.99 a gallon. You go back just 1 week, well, we were at $5.05. So, yeah, it's getting better, relatively speaking. The president says that he is considering a federal holiday on the gas tax. That could save Americans as much as 18 cents per gallon. The president says he's looking at the data right now and he plans to make a decision by the end of the week. In the meantime, if you do want to get to someplace, somewhere, no matter the price, well, you're generally still going to need to fork out those bucks for the gas, right? So how can you make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck? Well, that's exactly what our Kaylee Marantette, she was checking into today, talking with AAA. So what do they tell you?
Yeah, unfortunately, the high prices are unavoidable for most people, but the most important point here is don't avoid getting gas. AAA has had an increase in calls of people needing assistance because they ran out of gas. Also, taking your car down to E is not good for it. It can cause it to stall and damage your fuel filter. I did speak with some AAA officials earlier about what they've seen since the gas hike, and they said that there aren't less people driving because of prices. And of course, there are alternatives to driving and using gas, like riding a bike, using public transportation, and having an electric vehicle. But for those having to pay the high prices at the pump, there are a few tips to try and get more for your money.
Not speeding, because speeding, uses up a lot more gas. Reducing your use of your air conditioner as much as possible, because that uses up gas. And what I always tell people is if you're driving around in town, roll down the windows and get that fresh air. At highway speeds, yes, you're going to want to roll up your windows because of the drag on the vehicle. But if you're in town, roll down the windows and enjoy the fresh air.
There are apps you can download to try to find the cheapest price around you for gas, but keep in mind, the further you drive for those prices, the more gas you're burning. Reporting live in downtown Toledo, Kaylee Marantette, WTOL 11.